Hello! Happy Friday! How's everyone doing? Hello Beam, hello Jack Coro. Welcome. We're back with some more Dot Hack Infection. I was grinding a little bit off stream. You can see now I am level 30. The gameplay time is 24 hours, which is bonkers. But leveling takes a while. So I was following the walkthrough that I've been following, and then I got to the point in the walkthrough where it was like, now we're gonna start the final battle in Dot Hack Infection. And I was like, oh, I guess we're beating the game. So we will, so yeah, we might be beating it today. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but, oh, the game audio is quite loud. Oh, sorry. There we go. How's that? Better? Or my desktop volume was super loud. Okay, hopefully that is better. Yes. Sorry about that. Thank you for telling me. But yeah, the game was like, hey, you're gonna be almost done with Dot Hack Infection. So I don't know how long it's gonna take to do this like last area. But if needed, if it does not take up the whole, if it's really short, I do have the next game kind of like ready to go, so we could start part 2 of Dot Hack if needed. But for now, we will we will just continue with this. Let's check our email. First thing that we do every time we sit down at our PS2, Sanjiro says, really? I see. I thought it was an archaic name, but I thought it was... Oh yeah, we were talking about... He was telling us about why he named his character Sanjiro. And then we replied with this, and he said, I love Mifune. I even have his figure. I can say, action figures, I didn't know that. Or I can say, wow, what is it like? I think wow seems more friendly, yeah? I'll say wow. Wow, tell me about your figure. This is what everybody wants to know. Okay. We don't have any news to read. Okay. And we are going to... There's nothing on the board. This is fine. Alright, well, we'll get going, I guess. Okay. And we're gonna go to... Hello, Greg. We're gonna go to, So we found a... So just to kind of recap on the story, we found, like, a friend of our friend, Orca, who knew a little bit about, like, the area in which he was investigating before he got killed by the in-game monster. And so we tracked down this person, but then she was like, I don't want to give it to you because the mods told me not to or whatever. But then the hacker Helba was like, I found the information, here it is. So now we're gonna go to this place with Black Rose. Black Rose was like, we're definitely going together. I'm gonna save the game really quick actually, so we don't have to do the email thing. This save NPC looks like Tigger from Winnie the Pooh. The wonderful thing about Tiggers is that Tigger is a wonderful thing. You stand in a box and save your game. And I don't know. Okay, let me invite a party. We're gonna get ready for this final battle. We're gonna bring Black Rose. And apparently, the walkthrough says don't bother bringing the healer. Just heal yourself. Like, you be the healer, and then you just bring your, like, strongest melee characters. So that's what we're gonna do. Games no longer have their own icon animations on a memory card that cry when you delete, and you just can't beat that. Did they cry? Did they used to cry? Oh, I guess they did have, like, an animation, huh? Like, when you're clearing out your memory card. I do vaguely remember this. Alright. Hello, Sandro. You can tell me all about your figurines here if you like. Let's go. We're gonna go to Chosen Hopeless Nothingness. Sounds good to me. Area where Meg's friend is missing. It was erased from the board, but Helba emailed you. Yes. Let's go. Whack. Whack. Gate hacking. Oh, I hope I have all these. I think I do. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Easy. Hacking is so easy. But yeah, for those who are wondering what Greg is referring to, on PlayStation and PlayStation 2, every game, like, you could visually see the, like, memory, the save files on your memory cards. And they all had an icon based on the game that they were a save file for. So, for example, you probably saw this when I was playing the Legend of Legaia playthrough. But, like, usually it's like if you have multiple save files for the same game, they have, like, different character faces or whatever. Oh, something's happening. For some reason, I think my speaker is, like, dead, because I can only... It sounds so quiet, which is, I think, why the volume was so high earlier, but... Obia seems to think everything's okay. Legend of Lady Gaga. The bracelet. It's shining. Oh, that's it, I guess? Okay. That's fine. Let us go to... Let's go find the dungeon, I guess. It seems like a pleasant place. Oh, where is the dungeon? I want to skip all the things. I don't want to fight in the field anymore. I did that for like 2 hours yesterday. Oh, avoiding the portals. We do not need this. I don't think we need the leveling. Looking through the names of the hack games, these four have a very inspired style. They sound like a real pandemic happened to the world. Yeah. It has a very strong identity, the Dot Hack series, I feel like, or at least the initial entries in the series. I don't know enough about the GU series to make a judgment, but yeah, infection, quarantine, mutation, and outbreak. Sounds like it doesn't end well, but we'll figure it out. I suppose we'll find. Do you think the Dot Hack games have a happy ending? I wonder. The next trilogy sounds more generic in comparison. What are the trilogy names? The GU trilogy? Okay. I wonder if they have a happy ending. I feel like Outbreak does not sound happy. Alright, we're gonna save state in here. And let's go. Rebirth, Reminisce, and Redemption? Oh, that's like Dot Hack. Oh no, these things! No! Okay, he's like, ah! Oh my god, I don't know how to like... I don't know how to do this without my healer. I guess... Oh boy. Rings, hello! I may have made a terrible mistake by not bringing my healer to this dungeon. That's okay. We might be looking at a lot of menus today. But Rings, hello! Hope everything's going well. I hope you're well. How are you doing? I'm going to cast spells on this thing. They're very tanky and... Ah! We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. I can't heal and cast spells at the same time. This is very difficult. I should put... defense weapons on all of us, perhaps. About to have your breakfast. Nice! I hope you have a delicious breakfast. My husband and I went out for brunch today. It was very nice. I had like 5 pieces of bacon. And, I had 5 pieces of bacon and like pan-fried potatoes. Like pan-fried potatoes. Very delicious. Black Rose is gonna die. This is... I don't know if I like this. Ooh. I don't know if I like this. I'm burning through all my items immediately. How long to beat? It has a 4th called Reconnection, but it might be a side thing, not a full game. Oh. Weird. Because I thought for sure it was a trilogy. Maybe is there like a lost game that was never made or something. Party members dying so bad. Probably like a bonus or anything. I think the walkthrough lied to me. I think the walkthrough lied to me by saying I shouldn't bring Mistral. Oh, there's another Moot Guardian, that's why. Okay. It says it lasts 3 hours, so it's something linked to the 3rd game. Like a DLC, like the Yuffie DLC, the Final Fantasy VII remake. Like, whatever. I apologize to all the Yuffie fans out there, because I didn't like her in the remakes at least. She was too, like, I don't know. She thinks only of materia. Barret is like, my whole town died because of me, and she's like, great, where's the materia? Oh, okay. Okay, we killed everything. Oh, thank God. That was very scary. But yeah. What's new, everybody? I finally... because I feel like the music's really loud again. Adjusting the sound. Okay. Finally caught up on the Wholesome Direct from like a whole month ago. I didn't realize, so I didn't realize that Marvelous was re-releasing like this old PS1 game. What was it called? Like Milano's Odd Jobs, I think it was. I'd never heard of it before, but it looks really cute. What am I doing? Scales. Healing. Healing everyone. You saw that? Forgot about it? Yeah, it looks cute. Like, it looks kind of like, I don't know. It looks, oops. It looks really adorable. I don't really know what it is. Like, it's just like I guess like a mini game kind of thing. Like Cooking Mama, if the mama was cooking, like doing other things other than cooking. It had that 90s video game Japanese aesthetic you can't replicate. Yeah, like it looks really cool. But I heard, it's a shame, like I haven't heard anyone talking about it. I am very interested. Extremely interested. Okay, so good to go. Let's save state. This is gonna be a long dungeon. This is gonna be a long dungeon, and I have not brought anything to talk about. Alright, what we got? Oh, I hate these things! Why are there so many of them? So many of them. Oh, Black Rose. Oh, Black Rose, don't die, please. Where is the items? I wish I had more items. I should have brought more items. This is not good. I'm only 2 rooms in. This one. I'm only 2 rooms in and I'm like fully out of items. Okay. Yeah, but it showed up for like, no! It showed up for like 2 seconds in the Wholesome Games Done Quick. Or Wholesome Games Done Quick? Wholesome Games Direct. And they did not explain it very much. I want to know more. Okay. We did it. Ugh. I think the Daha games have a happy ending. What could go wrong? It's just a game world, not real monsters. Well, but the game kills, like, you die in the game, you die in real life, though. That's the problem. That is the problem. I'm so tired. Maybe because I resisted buying boba and coffee today. I'm extremely proud of myself, but I'm also like a little cranky because of it. I'm sure it'll be alright. You're so optimistic, Greg. I have a crazy stream idea for Sunday. I've been thinking about the Arthur Uma Musume drawing I did last week, like, a lot. I've been thinking about it a lot. I've been thinking about the idea of, like, what if I drew commissions of Uma Musumes in the form of Arthur characters to raise money for PBS, the public broadcasting station. Oh, how's my pen? Ah, yes, my cracked pen. Yes, I did super glue my pen back together. It seems stable, but we'll see how it performs. I haven't tried drawing with it since I I haven't tried drawing with it since I tried gluing it together, so we'll see how it actually does in action. I mean, it looks ugly, but it's not like all wobbly anymore, which is good. Yeah, so yeah, because I really don't want to buy another pen, because the pen that I have, it's like, I don't know, it's like $150. Like, I just don't want to buy another one if I don't have to, especially if like the inner electronics are working just fine. Like, it seems like kind of a shame. Oh boy. Let's put Beast Blood back on Black Rose, and then we will spam the wood spells once again. I do remember the final boss of the first game in the second trilogy. It made it seem like the tetralogy ends bad to someone, maybe? Maybe not? Oh. I don't know. That sounds confusing. But yeah, I've been thinking a lot about Uma Musume, and then I was like, well, I could open commissions, but then it's not that I dislike doing commissions, but I do get really stressed out by commissions. I get very like, oh god, it's like a thing I have to do and somebody's waiting for it, and like, so wrong direction, I don't want to go this way. So I really just don't want to, like, I worded it vague because why spoil? Okay, maybe we'll find out what you're talking about. So I'm like, I don't really want to open commissions though. Like, even if I only take like 3 commissions, and then also it's like, if I take commissions, if I'm gonna raise if I want to raise money for PBS, then the strategy would have to be like, find the richest, craziest Uma Musume fans and then ask them to give me like $1,000. You know? So it like very much limits like the amount of money that I can raise with this. So I was like, I don't know if this is like even worth it. And then I was thinking about like, I guess it could be like, what if I did like a 24-hour stream where I'm just like drawing Uma Musume as Arthur Sonas for 24 hours or something? Or like, it's like a thing where like, if people collectively donate, like for every $1,000, like people collectively donate, I'll draw another Uma Musume or something like that. Like, I don't know what the right amount would be. But then it's like, but then the problem with that is like, well, then I have to advertise it, right? Like, I have to make sure people are gonna, like, I don't know, do I have the clout for that? I don't think so. And do I want to draw for 24 hours straight? I don't think so. I'll die, probably. Coming up with dozens of hypothetical projects, that's really true, though. But wait, I mean, wait for the end of the story, because it's leading up to a less hypothetical project. So I was like, do I want to do that? I was like, I mean, I guess I could break it up. Like, I could do like, you know, like multi-hour streams for like a week or something like that, and then it's like Uma Musume Arthur Sona drawing week or something. Like, that would be kind of cool, and that makes it so it's like a wider amount of time that people are, you know, able to join in and like watch the drawing or something like that. I don't know. 12 two-hour streams, yeah. Just like every day. I don't know, like, it could be that, it could be as small as that, or it could be like six-hour streams. I don't know. But then I was like, okay, well then what if it wasn't a timed thing at all? What if I just set up a website, just like set up a NeoCities website at 12 half-hour streams? It'd just be me talking for half an hour and forgetting that I'm streaming. What if I set up a website and like all that was on the website was like a donation tracker? So like this is how much money has been donated through this website to PBS, and like, you know, there's probably like a proper way to set it up, like Games Done Quick does, where you like can set up a donation portal, and then it like, you know, sends it. You can send it directly to the recipient, the institution you were trying to raise money for, and then it will also like, you know, you can track like how much money passed through, and then like, and it just says the number. And then you see like a bunch of silhouettes of Uma Musumes that have not been drawn. So just like maybe it starts out with like all of the ones that are available in the EN release right now. So it's only like, I don't know, I think it's only like 20 or 30 characters. So it's just there's just like a grid of Uma Musumes, but they're like blacked out. They're like not visible yet. And then all it says is like, for every like however many dollars, every like $1,000, an Uma Musume Arthur Sona will unlock. And so it's just kind of like it's just there until the project is done, I guess. So like there's no time limit, but it's like something you can kind of like, oh, forms a picture? Oh, that'd be cool too. No, but just like you're just unlocking Arthur Uma Musumes, and then it's just up there, and then, you know, the full res picture is up there for people to, you know, use as profile pictures, whatever they want to do. And like, oh, that's not the right thing. And then I can just leave it there, and then I just check in and be like, how much, and then that's like a thing I can kind of just like, you know, advertise around. Like I could send it to friends and be like, tell all your friends who are possibly into Uma Musume and or Arthur, send them this link. And if they want to donate, they can, you know, and it can just be something that I push every now and then. Arthur Uma Musume, yeah! I don't know, like, and then maybe the idea is crazy enough that it'll like get some attention. I have no idea. I don't know. I feel like the lack of urgency makes me feel better about it, but it also might make it a very ineffective fundraiser, but I don't know. You support? Thank you, Rinks. Did you see my Arthur Uma Musume I drew? I posted it on Blue Sky. This is what started this whole thing. Like I drew it last Sunday for Artstream just because somebody mentioned it as like a funny idea in the chat, and I was like, oh, that's cursed, I want to draw it. And I like literally all week, all I've been thinking about was like, is there a way for me to transform this into a fundraising like thing? Oh, you did see it, okay. So I can't get it out of my head. But I think, anyway, so I'm saying all this because I started out by saying I have a really like stupid idea for a Sunday stream, and I think making that website might be something I want to do for that Sunday stream. Oh no, I'm paralyzed. Help me. Oh, okay. Salad, hello. Uma Musume. Salad, what do you think of my fundraising website idea? I don't know if you were listening at all, or I don't know if you just got here, but I was saying that I might try to make an Arthur Uma Musume fundraising website for Sunday stream. I'd like set something up on NeoCities. I almost said Newgrounds. That is incorrect. I don't know. It'll be really stupid. I mean, like, I think even if it doesn't like function, I think it would be still fun to make as like a mock-up for the idea. And then if I actually want to go through with it, all I have to do is connect it up to like a real, you know, like PayPal API or something. A Newgrounds fundraiser. You have it in your heart to find $5 to support your local abandoned website. You will unironically donate? Yeah, like I don't know, like I think it might be kind of cool and like less pressure on me, so I don't have to like, you know, I don't have to do like a live event. It's just like a website that's up that'll just like, I'll just slowly update it as people unlock Uma Musume's Arthur Sonas. Like the more you donate, the more characters get unlocked. I don't know. It would be really stupid, but like maybe stupid enough that people will enjoy it. As long as you remind peeps, you'll be okay. Yeah, I think. Ah! No, it just ran. Oh, it's because of this stupid thing. Oh, frick. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, I forgot these things. These things resurrect other things. Oh, no. Ow. Do it. All right, well, that's the idea for Sunday stream, is to make a website, which is what I've always wanted to make a website on stream. I want to make my own like personal NeoCities website on stream as well, but I don't have like a concrete idea for that yet. So help, first aid. Oh, we gotta get rid of this thing first. Guess I'll miss Sunday stream. Why not? You don't want to hang out for Uma Musume website? It's for a good cause. Ah, Black Rose! It's a good cause. There's a silly reward. You're a good egg, and positive people will trust you won't run with the monies. Yeah. Well, my hope is that I don't know how Games Done Quick does it, but like my hope is to do something that Games Done Quick does, which is like it seems like they have it set up so that when you donate through their website, it like it's like direct to like the charity. So it's like, so they don't even like touch the money. It just goes through their server so they can see how much was donated so they can keep track of it. But like the money doesn't even like land in their bank account or whatever, which I think is a great way to do it. Cause I do not want to be responsible for anything. Tiltify? I've heard of Tiltify. I don't know how it works. I'll have to look into it. Yeah, I need to do a bit of research on exactly what would make sense. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Don't kill me. I wasted all my spells. I know Tiltify is one that a lot of Twitch streamers use. If that is... if I understand it correctly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Everyone's dead. Please. Please just die. Okay. Ugh. Tiltify goes direct to the causes because I believe that the orgs and charity races are connected via that. Ah, okay, maybe, okay, I see. Yeah, so I'll have to look into what is actually happening. Yeah, I don't know, I'll look it up. It's entirely possible that between now and Sunday, I'll like have a crisis. I'll be like, I can't do this. What was I thinking? How am I supposed to set this up? I don't know. We can still make like the non-functional webpage. I don't know. I think it will still be fun. Sunday is so soon. I mean, I am a fickle person. Tiltify provides a means for streamers to have a trackable overlay for charity drives. Oh, okay. I wonder if there's a way to embed it onto a website. It's like tomorrow for you. You live in the future, Greg, though. That's the difference between you and me. And you and me. You live in the future. I live in the past. Oh, please, no more Moo Guardians. Okay. This is fine. Okay. This is the final dungeon in the game, and I am not gonna survive, I think. I've used it before for 2 charity drives, and I saw 0% of that, and the money went directly to the causes. Oh, okay, cool. Do you have any tips? Do you have any tips for, like, marketing your charity drive? Like, I don't know. I've never done anything like this, so I fully expect for nothing to happen. But it might be, like, a cool, like, oh no, I hate these things. No, no, no! No, we're gonna die. You know what? I'm gonna save Scum because I hate fighting these things. Let's load. Okay. Yeah, but I'm not usually very good at organizing events and stuff. Oh, yeah, a chest. That was nice. Post on your socials, ask your friends to retweet. Honestly, I did very little marketing outside of posting on socials. Ah, okay. That's true. And I guess with charity and stuff, it's like it's a very, I feel like most people are willing to boost something like that. Yeah, I'm hoping the idea is dumb enough that it'll be like entertaining to pass around to people. Like it has, I feel like it has a bit of that quality of like, oh my god, check out what this person's doing. That's crazy. We should donate $20, you know? Like it has a little bit of that factor to it, which is I'm hoping helps with that. I scribbled drawings, like the post isn't just text. There was one I made, Little Swan. True. You need that visual. Another chest portal. So good. There's so much work that goes into like just prepping for stuff like this. Like there's like the event itself, but then there's like all this stuff that you have to do to like make sure people know about it. And you gotta make it like constant, because like a lot of social media algorithms, like you could be posting like every day, and some of your followers may not see posts from you for months, just because like that's just how their algorithm decided to show them things. So it's like, I don't know. It's like there's a lot of work that goes into just like trying to appear. What I'd say is infuse your silliness into it. It's you, it represents you and your genuine self. If people can feel that, then the sincerity behind it. That's good advice. I don't know what it says about me that Uma Musume Arthur Sona is myself. Like, I think that's true, but I fear digging into that more to learn about myself. Crabs. Aw, crabs. Oh, so many crabs. I should have done more leveling. I feel like I'm just barely surviving. You like silly fun things? I do. It really has taken off this past year or so with like my my Ikemen Mamachi photo card, like idol photo card, and then like the Bowser nativity. Like I feel like I found my calling in some ways, but I like don't want to accept it. All there is to it, nothing wrong with that. That's true. That's very true. I think I always imagined myself as like my oh, Rubelos, hello. I feel like with my art, I always imagined myself like the ideal I imagined for myself was like, I'm gonna make like really beautiful art, like art that makes people feel emotions and stuff and like tells a story or whatever. And that's not, that's not happening, I guess. Oh, not these things. I hate these things. Think about K-pop Mamachi every day. I took photos of K-pop Mamachi. I need to edit the photos, but the K-pop Mamachi and the Lagaya merch should be up in my shop. Probably tomorrow. I think I will have time tomorrow to put them up in the shop. I need to like edit the photos and such, but they're gonna be up soon. They're gonna be up soon. They're gonna be available for purchase soon, and you can have your very own Idol Mamachi photo card for some reason. It tells a JoJo story. A JoJo story is a funny story, makes you haha. That'd be great. If my legacy is that is the entry for myself in a Urban Dictionary or something, I'd be happy with that. I once took shirt photos from my shirt shop. I had some serious ones. Oh, I didn't know you had a shirt shop. That's cool. I had some serious ones, but among that were a few silly looking ones. I ignored all the cool, serious photos and used the silly ones, and I got so many responses and one sale. That was from a stranger that saw my post and went, I love this ad, I'll buy your stuff. Oh, that's cute. Game recognized game. Yeah, I mean, it's really like, you gotta be inventive. I mean, I feel like human beings really appreciate authenticity. That's just, I don't know. And also, like, I think the nice thing is too that then, you know, your audience or your customers or whatever the situation is, like the kind of people you want to connect with will connect if you are kind of more genuine. Your legacy is going to be the Toad voice. I believe that legacy belongs to the Toad voice actor. I cannot steal their thunder. And legit, that was the only advertising that didn't feel icky to me, so I think that's gonna be my way. Yeah, that sounds, I mean, that sounds good. Yeah, no point in, like, you know, faking something you don't really believe in. Silly photos to tell my stuff about. Yeah! I think that's the way to go. I think that's the way to go. Can you say I love you to Marble in the Toad voice? He is sleeping, and I don't want to scare him. Same for you, just do what you feel is fun and think people will respond to that. That's good advice, Rings. Thank you. Well, alright then. Then creating an Uma Musume Arthur crossover fundraiser is what I'm gonna do then. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think partially I feel good about it because I feel like I've landed on a like a configuration that makes it so I don't have like stress about, like, it minimizes stress about obligations. I think the only way this could go wrong is if somehow the money gets raised like really fast or something like that, and then I have to draw like 30 Ua Musumes like immediately. I can't imagine that people donating to PBS will be like angry about not having their Ua Musumes on time or something like that. I think most people will be like cool about it. Happy birthday, Marble, pretty boy. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, he's 5 years old now. He's a middle-aged cat. Send him an audio message, Marble. So like record it for later. Use the one design you've revealed as your mascot. Yeah, like I think the and I want to make it sketchy, you know, like it's not gonna be like brilliant, like it's not gonna be like super refined or whatever. Like it's gonna be dumb looking. But yeah, I think having the Haru Urata one just like unlocked already to give people a taste of like, here's what you're gonna get. Do you want more of this? Of course you do. Donate money to PBS. Yeah, but like, yeah, I think that is definitely like the way to go. Give people a taste. Marble says thank you, Beeb, for the happy birthday wishes. Where am I going? This way. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll try making a website tomorrow. It won't be, the donation part probably won't be functional, but I think we can like make the actual website part of it. I'm actually not sure if Neocity supports things like, you know, embedding Tiltify or whatever it is, or like connecting to a thing. Like it may be like a button, or maybe like I need like a whole, I don't know, like React, like a node server or something. I hope not. That would make things extremely complicated. I thought he was asleep. Oh, he said it in his sleep. Right now he's covered in a blanket. His paw is sticking out. That's how I knew. He said it in sign language. He said it in cat sign language. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see how that website making goes. I think it'll be fun though, because I really enjoy making websites. I need to think about how to set up OBS so that you can see what I'm doing. Without everything being like tiny. Can't keep lying forever. Not with that attitude. I'm really tired today. Or maybe I'm having caffeine withdrawals because Like, because during the summers I go into the office a lot because we have interns, and I'm like, I should meet with my intern in person and not just like abandon them. But what that means is that I drink a lot of, I order a lot of drinks from the office, like cafe. So I'm like constantly caffeinated. And today I was like, I'm not gonna caffeinate. Did you have that experience with older people? You know, when they like to use dots all the time and end messages like that? No, actually, I don't text with my like relatives that much, I guess. And when they do it in Korean, I suppose. So maybe the syntax is different. Like, I'm sure if I was a native Korean like speaker or reader, like I might have opinions on the way my relatives type their messages, but I don't know enough about like the linguistics of Korean to like judge it. I guess like I have no notion of like you know, this is like how a young person would talk, or like this is how a young person would type their messages, you know? Like that's like not a thing that I know about. What about coworkers? No, I don't. Not really. I don't know. Have I had that experience before? I don't think so. But a lot of my coworkers are also scientists, and as scientists we have to do a lot of writing. So I think my coworkers tend to be more on the side of like they will write messages very properly. Like we all talk to each other in like complete sentences. So it's a very like, so you know, it's not like a casual chat kind of speak, you know, it's like a very like formal kind of thing. See the ... Yeah, I don't know. The loading bar is the drawing itself. Whoa. That's a good idea. Well, let me save state. Oh, thank God for save states. I would never survive this game. Power, hello. How goes the hacking? It is going okay. We're in the final dungeon of the game, I think. But I'm scared because I don't think I bought enough like healing items. Cause there's some tough enemies at this stage of the game. There's a particular enemy called Moo Guardian, and they cast like really strong magic spells. And I burned a lot of healing items on them earlier in the dungeon, and now I'm scared that I won't survive the final boss. I almost chose a different incoming message, but I felt uncomfortable sending it. Oh. Well, thank you for being cautious. Everyone, that's like your, what would you say that is? Like is it like a conscience kind of thing, or is it like a, conscience isn't the right word for it, is it? Like, there's like a, is there a name for like the thing that helps you avoid like awkward social situations? Like, it's not like a morality thing. It's like oh, I don't think I want to do this for, you know, just to kind of, it's like a vibe sensor. It's like, I don't want to ruin the vibe. The anti-Greg mechanism. Are we coining the name? I feel like that, is it tact? No, tact isn't quite it either. Tact, I feel like is specifically for the case where like something bad has happened and you need to handle it with grace. Maybe it's a little gross and personal. It was related to the infection part of the game title. Oh no. Yeah, I think it depends on the kind of people. It depends on how close you are, I think. There's definitely people, even though I'm like close with them, I would never talk about like, hey, do you want to hear about this like gross, you know, bodily infection I had? I don't think. But then I know other people who would be like, I don't know, who'd be like, yeah, sure, I don't know, that sounds kind of cool. I guess mostly my actual medical doctor, not a PhD doctor, but like an actual practicing doctor, sister-in-law might be like, please tell me about what happened. That sounds fascinating. Antidote. Guys. It's our civil etiquette. Oh yeah, maybe, is it etiquette? Maybe it's just etiquette. Maybe etiquette is the right word. I'm paralyzed. Sandro, get him! Oh, thank God. Okay. Ugh. Etiquette in general. Yeah, maybe, is it etiquette? I feel like etiquette's kind of like the basics. Etiquette is like the basics, and then like, oh, maybe social awareness. Is that what I'm thinking of? Maybe that's it. I feel like etiquette is like, that's like the lowest bar. I feel like it's part of it. Maybe maybe it's like a combined concept. Oh, these rooms all like connect to each other. What the heck? How do I? Oh, okay. Go up. Social awareness will help you when to apply etiquette. Ah. I think that makes sense. It's like having book smarts, but also like good judgment. It's like your book smarts don't really help unless you know like how to apply it. Oh my God, okay. We will continue. I'm so scared I'm gonna get to the final boss and then just be like not able to beat it. I don't want to do the dungeon all over again. Why is there so much? Oh, we are here. Oh my gosh, I think we're here. Okay. Save. Okay. Oh wait, let me adjust my settings real quick. Sorry, adjusting volume. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, just so, because I couldn't hear the thing. Okay. Well, here we go. Started playing Persona 4. You have an option on the menu to revive after getting killed during a battle. Oh, that's nice. Is that like a easy mode kind of option? Was that in the original Persona 4? Aura. Aura. Hi, Aura. She has no legs. I see you've received the email I sent to you. Yet, however, it's too late. Wait, there's something I have to ask you. Huh? Oh, there's the thing again. I feel isn't this the scene we saw? No! Isn't this the scene we saw at the beginning of the game? Oh, I guess instead of Aura though, it was Orca. What's happening? She can't run? Oh. Oh, she screamed. She got data drained. It's the girl from the cover. She died, though. Absorbed? Oh no, she's floating into the sky, split into 3 pieces, and maybe maybe that is what the other 3 games are. What is your deal? Stick person? Stick man? Sorry, the drop water made me think of the Cardcaptor Sakura opening, and then I started trying to sing the song, but then I couldn't remember how the song went. Void man. Void man. Sheeps man. Hello. Phase 1, the terror of death. The font looks like looks like House of the Dead font. That's scary. Oh my god. Okay, so are we just... Wait. Whoa! Did you see how much damage that did? Oh my god. Okay. Catch you, catch me, catch me, kiddo. I need to heal myself. I need to heal myself. Okay, wait, let me read the... Okay, he did like 4/5 of my health with one normal attack. So let me read what the walkthrough says. Okay. Don't be surprised if this takes a couple attempts. Oh, okay. Normal attack. He swings the staff and hits you. Just heal with health drinks ASAP. Jump. He jumps up and comes down, forcing the staff into the ground. This is the reason I have the party set to follow Kite. As soon as Skeeth jumps. Oh, his name is Skeeth. Scythe? Run. You might want to avoid this damage. Heal if necessary. An attack called Judgment. Ice encapsulates and damages your party. This cannot be avoided. It can only be reduced through defense buffs. Spam health drinks or the healing potions. Use resurrects if needed. Data drain. One person unavoidably gets hit with every status infliction you can imagine. If it's Black Rose or Natsume, quickly use an antidote and a restorative. If it's Kite, call for first aid from either of them. Oh, from either of the other party members. Okay. Strategy time. The aforementioned moves considered, have everyone attack this bleepy practically non-stop. Kite will pretty much be doing the heal, so no staccato or other skill spell from him, in case you need to break off dealing damage. Seconds noticed. Okay, so I'm not gonna attack. I'm just healing. Eventually, if you endure and keep up the assault, there'll be a protection break, and then use data drain. Okay. Okay. Love the transition sequences of the glitchy screen and dark screen and stuff. Found that very unique for the dot hack style. Yeah, like it's got a very unique, like, not just visual style, but kind of like, I don't know, it has a very strong character to it, which is what I like in my fiction. Ah! Okay. First aid. Follow me. Oh, this is bad. I should buff everybody. Okay, so I should have buffed everyone before I got in. I should have done that. Okay. We're gonna put defensive stuff up on everyone. Oh, ow. Got warrior blood on Sandro, and then need to put hunter blood on everyone. Oh boy, I should have done this beforehand. Okay. And then I need to heal myself. Oh my god. This is really... Oh my god, this is... What the frick is this? I've never seen these kinds of skills before. This is like a different game. Ah! Ow. Okay. Oh. Okay, healing potion. Healing potion. I don't think I can do this. I'm taking way too much damage. I wonder if I am just not... I don't have good enough armor or something? Maybe put buffs on myself as well. Okay. Anything else I can do to buff myself? Not really. Oh my god, I'm taking so much damage. Even with the buffs on. This is very bad. Maybe if I bought like 99 of these, like... Oh, is he jumping? Okay, we avoided the damage. Great. Okay, good. Oh! Ow. Ow. Okay. It's fine. Oh, I don't have enough. I don't have enough items. Maybe I can heal it. Oh! Oh boy. This is not good. Final bosses should know their place and know that I just really want to beat the damn game. Oh, he's jumping. Okay, good, good, good. Hey, why is Sandro over there? Follow me, Sandro, you fool. You got hit for no reason. Oh no. Ow. Okay. It's fine. Oh. I need to use SP recovery on myself. Oh. Black Rose is gonna die again. Not die. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. No. Why is Sandro falling? Stop going over there. Oh. 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 Okay. We're getting data drained. Oh, Black Rose is getting data drained. She looks nonplussed. She's like, huh? Okay. Cure status. Cure other status. Okay, good. Heal. Oh my god. I have no healing items. Heal. Oh, lordy. Oh, she's got nothing! Ah! This is not good. I should have brought way more healing items. I just should have loaded it up to like 99%. Do I have anything like cool that will heal everybody? None of these will work. I don't have any like heal all. I'm scared. That's why I say stand back, you fools! That's why I said stand back! Why don't you ever listen to me? Oh no. Oh. I'm out of healing items. No, don't go over there, you fools! Come back! You idiots! Come here! Oh. Oh no, data drain again. Just remembered you were talking about getting Eevee cards in the last stream. I got the immersive rare for Eevee Girl. Ooh, nice! It's like, it's the one with the Eevee in the center and like all the evolutions around, right? I want it. Now that I'm free from my mythical island prison, I can try to get it. You posted it in Lois's and Beeb's Discord. Nice. Someday that'll be me. Uh-oh, I think Sandra's gonna die. The nice thing about resurrects in this game, if somebody if somebody dies, is that it full heals you, unlike Phoenix Downs, which only heal, like, it'll revive you, but you don't have a lot of you don't have a lot of HP when you revive. So the resurrects could also be good as long as I... Oh, you fools! Get away! The protection went down. I could data drain him. Even if it takes months? Yeah. I mean, if I can be patient through Mythical Island, I can wait for anything. That's good. Most RPGs have a revive item, and the revive item with full HP that costs like twice as much. I know, you get such a good deal in .hack. Okay, so now that he's like this, okay, got a Virus Core F. Okay, so now I need to heal. Gosh. Okay, I think he's less dangerous now. So, use my items a bit. Okay. Okay, so he's still pretty hard-hitting, which is okay. Beastbox, hello, beating the game today? Yeah, I was very surprised because I've been following a walkthrough for this game, and I was reading ahead through the walkthrough, preparing for the stream this week because I was leveling, and it was just like, hey, now you're gonna be in the final dungeon. And I was like, oh. All right. Guess we're beating. Though I don't know if you can say that we're beating the game when we're beating .hack Infection, because it really is just part one of a big game. Like, your HP's low because you're not listening to me. Nobody listens to me. You have to stay close to me. Don't go over there. Don't go over there when he's like prepping for an attack. Stop it. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Ah! Oh my god. First aid, please. Oh, I got a save state. I don't want to go through the I don't want to go through the data drain part again. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna buff everybody. Whoa. It's a full game, like a season 1 of a show, if you will. I suppose so. Before that was a common thing, I guess. Oh, why is he sleeping? Stop sleeping, Sandro. Ah! Ow, ow. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know if we're gonna make it. I don't know if we're gonna make it. I have no healing items. Oh. Ah! That hurts so bad. Yeah, I'm gonna just stay back and... Nope, stay here. Stay with me. Do not do anything crazy, please. Ugh. The problem with my pocket look is that I front look getting all the good cards and then I keep getting full arts and going, but I already have that one. That's true. Oh, but I discovered the other day, and probably this is common knowledge, but I realized that you can trade in like 1 stars and maybe also the 4 diamond cards for those like special shop tickets. So like the ones that are like the black and gold tickets that you can use to buy the like cool coins and stuff. So I crunched up a bunch of those because I got a ton of those from opening Mythical Island packs, and I was able to buy a bunch of the like premium looking stuff, which was kind of cool. Oh, I have no healing skills. I have no healing items. Derek, hello. Welcome to my demise. Oh, can I like, should I just like throw every spell I have? I should just use, this is the final boss, right? So like, this isn't healing him, right? Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna spam spells. And then I'm gonna tell everyone first aid. I'm just gonna spam every single spell I have. And the HP's going down, I think. That's good. Betty, hello. Oh my god. I really only did the 10 pull on Eevee group because I was getting nervous with the fact I wasn't getting Eevee cards from Wonder Picks. Needed level 3 for the missions that gets an exclusive card. There's an exclusive card? Dang it. Oh. Please. You guys gotta heal yourselves. Heal yourselves while I spam. Buy some time while I spam every magic spell I have in my inventory. I've been avoiding doing that because I want trade fodder, but I've been tempted with my extra shiny Marowak card that I don't have, that I have that I don't really like, and I have 3 of and is untradeable. Yeah. Yeah, I don't ever expect to really trade for anything because most of the things that I really want are like, are, you know, not tradable anyway, and then also like, oh my god, are not tradable anyway, and also like, I don't know, I have to like coordinate with other human beings in order to trade, and I don't want to do that. Oh my god, heal yourselves, people. They're acting as shields for me while I throw spells at them. Is this a legit strategy? It seems to be working for me. What do you mean no target and rage? Are you feeling about approaching the end of the game? I'm scared. We can resurrect, full heal. Yes, okay, resurrect, full heal. Okay, keep going. I should buff them. Okay, let me throw a spell first, since I have to wait for them to, they're like, becoming alive cooldown. I feel okay. I mean, it really is, I was saying a little bit earlier, like, it's not really being at the end of the game because this is part 1 out of 4. Like, it's gonna end on a cliffhanger. Oops, I didn't need to buff myself because I had not died. So, I don't know. I'm excited to move to the second game because I've never played any of the ones past this one. Oh! Okay. We did it! We did it! What's happening? Oh, he's all like rock. He just turned into a bunch of rocks now. He looks like poop. Okay, I don't know if the way I did it was the intended way of fighting this guy, but ew. We still don't know what like the backstory is behind this character. Like, what is it? And why was he trying to kill the girl? The mysterious girl. I bet you have comical amounts of trade tokens. I probably do. I've never used the trade feature. Oh, trees! Ah, nature is healing! Nature's healing. Really aggressively. Kite, you wanna run? Or like... Oh my god, someone just... He's just like looking around really fast. Ah! The Lagai tree. Where are the trees? Where's my party members? I hope they didn't die canonically. Ah! Eureka. A shocked look on his face. What is he shocked about? Oh, a big tree. Games now would be better if their cutscene directions were like this. Yeah, PlayStation 1 and 2 games had... Whoa, what was that? PlayStation 1 and 2 games had really great cutscenes. What the frig is this? I've beat this game before and I don't remember this. Oh, Helba? Are you a bad guy? What's... He's yawning. I don't want this to be a second phase. If this is a second phase of the boss, I'll cry. Oh, Helba. Are you helping me? Is this a barrier? Oh no, she's protecting herself, I think. From the attack. I see. Oh no, villain boobs. The worst kind. How about you seen this? Cubia. Cubia to you too. I died at the end. I guess so. Now I'm in a coma. We had come so far. But we knew so little. And now... The true battle was about to begin. Oh, I beat it. Look at my little... Oh, you can't see my little... You see half of my little achievement. Wow. Okay, so... oh, is this like an ending? Oh, hi, Ara. Character design. I missed the end of part 1. Oh, baby, hello. Yeah, it happens very fast. That's the end of part 1. So the reason it's like this weird cliffhanger is because the dot hack. Oh, look at that face. She's like, you can't. Wait, that looks like the Megamind. Never mind. But yeah, the original dot hack quadrilogy is they're basically one game, but it's one game on 4 discs basically. So this is just kind of like introducing everything, I guess. That wasn't as cool as the other hack game cliffhangers. Well, I would not know. I have never played or completed any of the other dot hack games. This is the only one that I've completed before. So the other ones are gonna be new. Tetralogy. Ah, yes, that is the word. So yeah, I've never played any of the other ones. The other ones, I mean the Hasio games, yes. But yeah, honestly though, this was like, this was like a 25-hour playtime for part 1 for me. And the things that happened in this game, let us recap. Orca died. Orca went into a coma. We collected a couple of party members. We were the object of somebody's affection, kind of, and their friend got really jealous and wanted to kill us. I don't think he wanted to kill us. He wanted our data drain bracelet. And then we ran around with Black Rose trying to figure out where Orca went. And then we went there, and then we fought this boss, and then the game ended. So I think those are all the major plot points that happened in this game. Oh, and then Helba was like helping us out. I think, yeah. So a lot, like, I feel like 90% of this game is just grinding through the grinding through the dungeons. Okay, what? It's like 60% grinding through dungeons, 30% like backstory stuff, like with the board and the news and the emails, and then like 10% is plot. I feel like. How many hours did you say this was? According to my save file, this was about 25 hours. And I feel like a lot of it was just running around in dungeons, which is accurate, I think, for MMOs at the time. Finished the game while I was cooking. Congrats. Thank you. I mean, it's really a connection to the second game, which I do have ready, so we can just start the second game since this only took me about an hour to get through the boss fight. I'm surprised that I beat it first try. Maybe not that surprised because I was following a walkthrough. Oh, my username, Jojo Girl XX. Oh, and my character name was Kite. Haseo's a character in these games, but his avatar looks pretty different. Is it like a different version of the world? To be continued. Why did this girl die? We still don't know anything. www.dothack.com. Do you think it's still up? I'm gonna try. www.hack.com. I have the data flag. Yes, I do want to save. Aw, the website doesn't work. There's not even like a squatter domain. Can I buy .hack.com? If I go to a domain buying website, can I buy .hack.com? No, it doesn't even redirect. It just says like server can't be found. Okay, let me see. .hack.com. I'm typing it into a domain place. .hack.com registered in 2021 or 2001 is not available. I can make an offer to this website. Okay, so the Bandai has held onto the domain, but they just don't have it connected to a server. You're seeing the Linux Penguin. Oh, okay. You know what's funny? Mythical Island is the set that I probably moved on from the fastest because I got all 68 of the numbered cards almost immediately. Wow. Oh yeah, we'll save here. Oh look, it says 25 hours and 26 minutes. Okay. Wait, I saved. Okay. Data save. Oh, okay. Alright! I think there's a couple of small things we can do before moving on to the second game. Or second part. I have new mail. Oh, Sandra is just like, oh my god, Sandra came with us to that boss fight and was just like, alright, well, we're just gonna keep talking about my figurine. What's that like? It has a pretty good sword, but I wish it had that vase-like thing that had the sake in it as well. Then it would be great. That's not a vase. They call it a tokuri. Vase? I don't really understand. Okay, both of these sound really patronizing, but this sounds more patronizing, so I will go with the other response. Roy at Bandai? What? Congratulations on clearing .hack infection. You now have the data flag for .hack infection. Game data saved in this condition, in yellow, can be imported into the next volume. Data without the data flag will not be imported, so please be careful. You may continue with your adventure with your current data. The main story will not proceed. Items and experience obtained after clearing can be imported to the next volume, so you can strengthen your character before you continue with the story. Have you seen the mystical giant in the heavens of the Delta areas? According to rumors, the aerial fleet transporting the giant thousands of years ago was in an accident and now wanders with the giant forever. Delta Hideous Summons Giant used this keyword to solve the mystery of the cursed fleet wandering in the heavens. I forgot to tell you, but I added a virus core T in your items. Oh, thank you, Roy at Bandai. Do you think Roy at Bandai is named after a real employee? Okay, well that's cool. What's in the news? What about your grungy or whatever it's called? Oh, Grunty! Yeah, he grew up. The walkthrough told me to make him grow up, but I received no further instructions regarding my Grunty, but we can go check on him. That's a delicious looking apple. Success in the cultivation of apples. Sanyo Ring Research Institute said today they have succeeded in cultivating a new type of apple with increased nutritional content. The taste and texture of the prototype are both good, but nothing like an apple. Some tasters have commented that it is very bland and dry. Oh, so it's not an apple. Bigfoot investigation. A massive Bigfoot investigation began in a suburb of Redding in Oregon State today. What? Oregon? You're getting Oregon news. In Japan, there have been many sightings of Bigfoot recently, and city officials hoped it would revive tourism in the area. Although they have been unable to capture the creature, the barbecue party featuring local mountain recipes was a great success. City officials are pleased with the result. This news article took a wild turn! This is, like, I came in thinking I was gonna learn about Bigfoot, and then it was like, but the community came together for a completely different reason, and it was awesome. Is this how journalism works? Okay, well, let's see if there's anything on the board. I guess we can check out the giant thing. Maybe do some final side quests before we port over the save. Probably not, but the Japanese version of him probably was an employee. Yeah, like maybe a Japanese employee with like a nickname. Let's play tag. Oh god, this again. Oh no, they're all defeated, Gob, and I'm the only one left, Gob? Eek, scary Gob. I'll be at detestable Golden Gate, Gob. Come alone, Gob. Okay, well. Is there anything I can do? Like, I wonder what happens if we log in. Oh. I'm tired. Okay. Let's go check on the Grunty. I don't know what the Grunty is for. Oh, I have another mail. Grunty? Hello, Grunty? Can I raise like a... Oh! What? Why is he small? Why is he small? What? Why are you small? Chat. He became a grown-up during the last stream, right? Why are you a baby again? Are you a different Grunty? Where's our other Grunty? Where's our grown-up one? What? Where is he? You're not him. Where'd he go? Good stream door. I'm going to bed. Oh, good night, Greg. Say have a bad night in the Toad voice. Have a bad night. Have a bad night. It was a bit hard to do the upward inflection, like the friendly upward inflection. Have a bad night. I'll workshop. Thank you. Good night. You're very welcome. What happened to my first child? Jojo Toad emotes. That's a good idea. I've been meaning to do another like emote making stream. I did it well, thank you. I appreciate it. Where's my child? Where's my firstborn child? He's gone. What the frick? Who's this kid? This is not my son. What do you want? You're hungry. Okay, I'll give you some. Here, I have a golden egg. He grew up and moved on. He went to college. He went to Grunty College. I didn't even get to know him. Did you know what happened to my... Oh, wait, I remember. Wait, hold on. No. We need to go to... Wait, can I got an item called the Grunty Flute when he grew up. So can I use Grunty when I'm in a place? Probably. So maybe he's just waiting in the rafters, like ready to go. Okay, hold on. Well, let me log out first because I want to check on what this mail is. Where's my son? Where is he? I didn't even get to talk to him. And if I raise a new son, will it overwrite my old one? Hi, Mistral. Do you cook? Guys these days need to be able to cook if you want to be popular with the girls. Thanks, Mistral. Is that what? Okay. Stuff. Things are all happening at once. I'm counting on you, partner. Okay, Black Rose. That's not a vase called a tokri. I see. It's called a tokri. I learned something new today. Japanese is very difficult. Oh, Sandra is not Japanese. Ah, okay. Oh, I completed the email chain with Sandro. Yay, I got a retro achievement. Mistral send me signal, I guess? She's sending me. She's not sending me signals. She's sending me instructions. Okay. Isn't it just like MMOs have you finish things and they repeat on a loop? I guess so. Okay. Well, I guess let's do, okay, so the walkthrough recommends going to this new, this area that hasn't been listed because it contains some items I can give to my party members, so maybe I'll do that. Hey, Galaxy, how's it going? What types of charms and pendants do you like? Like the one people hung on flip phones. Oh. You know, I was a, like a phone charm person for a long time. But like I never, because I like being able to decorate things that I have, but I also found them really annoying and also kind of dangerous because I would like, you'd like grab your phone really fast and then all of the phone charms would like whip around and then just like hurt you. like a flail. And so at some point I stopped doing it and I haven't been a charm person since then. Like even on just like you know, like I think I'll put charms on things that I don't use every day. So like I'll put them on like Tamagotchis or like you know, like Game Boy or DS, like they have the charm slot. You get a super small one. Oh, but the thing is, they need to have a little bit of weight, because if you get a very light charm, they end up kind of like floating there, like attached to the little like charm string, and they don't like swing around. They look like, and so if the string is like kind of bent or like gets folded a little bit, it'll just like look weird, like a hair sticking out. So you need the charms to have a little bit of weight, because otherwise they look kind of like, I don't know. They look kind of like they're not supposed to be there. Or Rubbermaid. Oh, true. Rubbermaid would be slightly less hurdy, probably. Okay, we're selling that stuff. We should restock on some. Oh, where's the item shop? One of those phone cases made with charm holes. Oh yeah, I think that is definitely a thing. People miss having phone charms. Oh, there you go. Robolois is living proof. Bye. What did he say? What did you say? Be prepared. Okay. Health drink. Please give me health drink. Give me many health drink. Okay. I have enough of everything else, probably. Take a pic of what I have on my phone and put it on my discard. Oh, okay. Yeah, but they definitely make phone cases with phone charms. It's a thing. You can also get well, I don't know if people use it for charms, but there's a thing nowadays where you can, there's like it's like a little slip of plastic that you can, that has a hook or like a loop on it, and you like, it lays flat, but then the hook is on like one side of it, and then you lay the flat part in between your phone and your phone case, so it's kind of like sandwiched in there, and then and so then the hook is like sticking out of the bottom of your phone case, and then you can like hook anything you want on it. Like a lot of people put like a lanyard on it or something. So I've seen that a lot too. I've never noticed these little pedestals have these like smiley guys. Okay. Let's invite. See a lot of people putting Pokemon cards under their phone case. Yeah, and then I think I've even seen like a specific phone case that has like a trading card slot. Like there's like a little pocket that's like like a clear pocket that's specifically for a trading card. So yeah, I have also seen that. That's definitely a thing as well. Yo, man, do I want to do all these side quests? Do I want these side quests, or do I want to start part 2? But if I start part 2, then I won't have all the stuff from part 1. Well, let's see how. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Lonely, geothermal. Treasure gem. I prefer cases that aren't clear because they tend to not be very protective. I only get clear cases. I like being able to see the device. Treasure gem here. Okay. Ooh, level 30. We're gonna die. Okay, whoa. Also, do you guys like silicone cases, or do you prefer like hard plasticky ones? Because I mean, if you want a clear case, you can't get a silicone one, unfortunately. Whoa, what's bouncing around? What are you? Twilight Onion. But the nice thing about silicone cases is that they're very grippable. You are not likely to drop it accidentally. But on the downside is that they're not very protective. What the frick is this? What are these guys? They look like Final Fantasy creatures. I prefer the hard plasticky ones for the same reason I prefer cases that aren't clear. Oh. Ooh, that's a lot of HP. Oh, Wonder Battle. Mistral. First aid, please. I don't like the texture of silicone cases anyway, yeah. It's like a little bit too grippy for me, but I might just not be used to it. But back in the day, phones didn't have cases. You would just throw that. They were like, the old flip phones were indestructible, like for real. I remember putting stickers on mine just straight onto the shell. Where is the dungeon? Where is that freaking dungeon? Oh, don't want to go there. What is this place? Don't want to go there. Oh, who's showing up? An enemy has appeared. Oh, okay. Let us data drain you. Okay. And let me, oh my god, it's so cute. Let me save state here because let me make sure. Oh, we're gonna kill it. Oh. What was that sound? I heard a, oh, treasure chest. Okay. Alright. Have you heard of caps? Not related to phone cases? I have not. What is that? What is KAPS? Canines always pressing send. I've not heard of it. What is it? I've actually found a few cases where the stands actually work, which is nice and not how it used to be. The stand? Oh, like a built-in like little leg thing, so you can like prop it up. I got a MagSafe thing. That's a stand, which is nice because I can just like pop it off whenever. So it attaches to the back of my phone case. It's very helpful for like traveling. Stands for Korean Asian Professional Society, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Asking not just because you're Korean, but also because you're in the Bay. Ah. Yeah, I've never, I don't know. I know these kinds of organizations exist, but I've never, like, and I used to kind of like, I used to be more like, oh, I gotta like join this mailing list or like try to, I don't know, try to be more involved in these kinds of things when I was like college. But I found that I never really ended up taking advantage of it at all. I was kind of just like, I feel like I have, I mean, I think I was a very lucky position to be able to say this, but I was like, I feel like I have enough resources. I don't really need to be like, oh, Mistral, please here. I don't really need like to spend more time on a new group of people or like a new kind of thing. I don't know. I was like, the less I have to think about, the better. I'm already like inserting myself into like different fandoms and stuff, and I don't know. I guess it's a priority thing. I've never really been that motivated by like, I need to network with other professionals. And I think I lucked out in like not having to do that, thankfully, because it's not something that I don't think it's something that I really enjoy, the small amounts of times that I've done it. I'm really awkward at like professional conferences. Because I usually just end up talking to people if they're like, I don't know, like we have something in common. We're like, oh, cool. Like, I don't know, like I tend to have like not very, like formal conversations with people when I do have a conversation. But then like there are people there who are like there to have formal conversations, and they'll say like, oh, you know, Joy, you're from this place and you like do this kind of research. Like, I would really like to get to know you, you know, for networking reasons. And I'm like, I don't know how to, not that I dislike it, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't have like a good like schema in my mind for like how do I help you? Like, what sorts of things do you want me to say? I don't know. Whoa, why is it so laggy? Oh my. Oh, is it because this room is humongous? What's happening? Whoa. Whoa. Often those organizations tend to be leeches. Well, I don't have enough. I mean, I think that's probably true, but I don't have enough personal experience to be able to like corroborate that observation. I never networked, but it seems like it'd be very exchange oriented and you need to be in like presentation. I guess, but it's like, I don't know, what do I present to like a random person who wants to get to know me for like, because it's not like they want something from me specifically right then. They're just like, it's kind of like, oh, I want, you know, we want to kind of like exchange names and faces so that like we can talk to each other in the future, or like you won't ignore my email in the future, I guess. Is maybe maybe that's all they want. They want to know that I'm not going to ignore their emails in the future, because I'm like, I'll be like, I don't know who this is. Oh, Wizmander, hello. I've accepted that I'm not the type of person who networks. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that too. And I always feel awkward, because a lot of the times it's, like, students, because that, like, they need it the most. Like, more established people are like, you know, they don't even really bother, because they're just like, I don't know, we're just doing... What is this? Oh, Mystery Rock. They're just like, you know... Oh, Gardenia died. You know, they're just like, eh. I've done what I needed to do. It's fine. Ow, 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 ow. But yeah, so a lot of the times it's students, and like they are trying their best, and I'm like, I want to help you, but I'm always like, I don't know what would be helpful. I'm like, cause like you don't really ever go up to anyone and you're like, hello, I would like to talk to you. Like, it's all under the pretenses of like, hey, I'm a nice person. I mean, well, I shouldn't say it's pretenses, because like this can also be true, but like nobody's like really direct about like, I'm not really interested in being friends with you, but you know, I just kind of want to put my name and face in front of you, just so that, you know, in case we have any corresponding professional like common interests in the future. And like, I feel like if people said that would be that would help me a lot, because I'd be like, oh, okay. You know, like no promises, of course, but I have acknowledged, I've received your message. Job-related favor or knowledge exchange. Yeah, I guess, but it's like for something in the future, and then it's always like kind of vague because they don't want to come across as like, they don't want it to seem like, hey, this is completely transactional. I don't know. And I think it's true that most people have both intentions. Like they're like, oh, like maybe we can be friends, but also like, you know, we don't have to be friends. We can just have a professional connection, but I don't know about what exactly. Really, it's them sending out a net and catching the easy catches. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Sometimes it works. I'm very susceptible to, I think I said this before, I'm very susceptible to like, to students especially. I'm just like, oh, they need me to help them. The people who are best at networking are good at doing the casual conversation, while in order to make an impression that can be called upon later in a more transactional manner. My sister is quite good at it and pretty successful because of it. Ah, I see. Because they feel that that personal connection first, perhaps. Yeah, I feel like I'm fairly decent at the personal connection aspect, but I'm very bad at like leveraging it in any sort of way. Maybe I feel kind of like, I don't know, like weird about following up on it. Like I don't have the follow through for these kinds of professional things. Maybe partially because I feel like I don't need it, maybe, but also like, well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't do the second half of that, I guess. I think it'd be harder for more empathetic people. Yeah, I'm very much always worrying about like what people think of me, which is not a healthy way to live, really, because you can't really control that anyway. So it's better not to like worry about it. Like it is nice to worry about it insofar as it lets you be like a nice person. But if you go beyond that, often it's more just like anxiety-inducing than helpful. And that is a balance I've tried to learn to hit. Even turned leveraging makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, like it's just, I don't know. But then if you think about like, well, maybe they're also thinking about this that way. And so like maybe nobody's feelings are getting hurt, but it's like, you don't know. I don't know. Like I just don't even bother with it. I mean, again, because I'm in a position where like I never really had to, like I got really lucky in that regard. So, you know, I'm sure there's, you know, everybody's sort of professional journey is very different. You know, there's a lot of luck in like, oh, like I was, you know, I happened to be mentored by this kind of person who happens to know these people, and like they happen to know these people. And so like it, you know, you don't end up having to do the legwork yourself so much, which is I think what happened to me. Probably even more important now that we have AI reviewing resumes. Oh my god, yeah. Like I'm sure that's a thing, like you kind of like skipping the line, so to speak, right? You know, because you have somebody who can kind of be like your champion to be like, oh yeah, like I know this person and I've talked to them before and they seem really good or whatever. I'm not getting the drops I need from this dungeon. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Be your in on the company. Yeah. Which is like, and that also always feels kind of like, that also always makes me feel kind of weird too. But I know that's how the world works, but I'm like, I don't know. But like the alternative is going through the normal, you know, the normal application process. And like that isn't perfect either. So it's like, you know, like that has all sorts of biases and stuff as well. And it kind of depends on, oh, look, an empty table. And so it's like, I don't know. Everything's weird. Like you start working at like a big corporation and you're like, huh, like everything's a lot more arbitrary than I realized. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the bless yous. I think a lot of what gets left out of the network conversation is that 95% of it depends on the environment you're already in. You can't just walk in and network with people who don't see you as a peer. Oh, I can go this way. And thus a lot of the upward networking depends on family connections and social growth. Yes, it is absolutely like a momentum thing. And so unfortunately, like people who may be in certain, you know, certain parts of a social network, like they may not have a way to kind of break out of like certain areas just because that's where their social network ends. And so that's why you kind of have to relate to, and that's where it's like you kind of have to, you know, I feel like some people have to really try hard to be like, well, this is gonna be uncomfortable, but I'm gonna try to break into this place that I don't really have any other choice, you know, with. Like, I really need to get to know these people, but I don't know anybody who knows them, and so I'm just gonna kind of like show up. And that's very brave. I think that's quite brave. I don't think I would ever be able to do that. I don't want to give the impression I look down on it. As much as I'm not good at it, I think it's somebody career-oriented. It's an invaluable skill. Yes, absolutely. It's yeah, it is a skill. It requires a lot of bravery and a lot of like people skills. But yeah, everyone's journey is really different. Too much peopling, but I've also never worked in an actual job. Well, peopling is as exhausting as it sounds. There's a lot of peopling in corporate jobs. Even if you're like, I think when I graduated from undergrad as like a computer science, undergrad, and I was thinking about where to go. I mean, I ended up going to grad school, but of course I was thinking like, well, I could just go get a job at like a big company as like a, be like a code monkey. And I was like, and that way I don't have to talk to anybody. But like, that definitely is not the case. You have to talk to a lot of people, even if you're just doing like, even if you're like, quote unquote, just an engineer. You have to talk to everybody. You have to like explain to people what you're doing. You have to like ask questions about things. I'm scared with future aspirations of CS majors. Oh yeah, that's like that's a very big. I do not envy the college students of this era. It's pretty scary out there right now. And honestly, it's like a thing that it's like, ooh, oh my god. No! No, this is one of the drops I needed. I accidentally threw it away. No! Ah! That's okay. There will be another one. I believe. Okay, well that was a weapon for Mistral that I threw away. Whoops. I don't need. But what I was gonna say is that like now students are like, they're very stressed for good reasons, and like sometimes I'll meet younger students who are like, what like there's this situation now and I don't know what to do, and I'm like, I am like, I have no advice. Like I don't know what I would do either in your position, which like I try not to say that because I feel like that makes it more scary if like a real senior person is like, I mean, I'm not that senior, but like, if a senior person is like, I don't know, man. Like that would be really scary. But internally I'm like, I don't know. You're just gonna have to tap into believe in yourself and your ingenuity and try to carve a space out for yourself as much as you can. It's not gonna be easy though. I think the path you chose suits you. The way you talk about your job and the people you work with gives that impression anyways. Oh good. Yeah, I mean I feel very lucky. Like every day I go do my job. Did I get my thing? No. There's so much light. Yeah, but I'm pretty happy with my kind of role. It definitely scratches all the right like mental itches. And isn't overly like emotionally stressful, which is something I would be very bad at. Like maintaining my wellness under, I think. Oh, okay, I got it. Okay. Yes, I will exchange with a different item. I will change it with iron anklet. I don't need this. Okay, I'm going to save state here in case I do anything stupid. Is this all I need? Okay. Okay, I think okay, I've gotten everything I needed. So let's, this thing. I guess I should say I can't imagine peopling in person. Obviously, I people a lot in Twitch chats. Yeah, I mean, it's a very different sort of, yeah, I mean, similar, but also different, I guess. Presumably giving up dark history means now your personal history is completely bright and cheerful. It has been wiped from the record. Yay! That's the plot of K-pop Demon Hunters. Go watch it if you haven't yet. It's really good. These monsters have Evangelion 01 colors. I think there's a very similar, like, I don't know, kind of visual vibe they were going for. Inferno Wand, okay. And then we have, we got equipment, dark history. Okay, so we are giving this to you. Trade it, not gift, because I always want something in exchange. I feel there's definitely an element of luck in career stuff. If you know the connections or can market your skills well, then perhaps you can make it elsewhere. Yeah, it's absolutely like, it's like, I mean, like, yes, you have to work hard, but yes, there's definitely a lot of luck. Like, at least I feel that way. I feel like I lucked out in a lot of ways. Like, just with, like, the kinds of teachers I've had, or, like, the kinds of life experiences I've had in, like, that taught me certain skills or, like, certain perspectives or something. Oh, we don't need to go down this way just yet. But, yeah, so I don't know. I feel quite lucky. In that regard. Actually, can I forget if I've told this story before, but like, something I think about a lot, when I'm thinking of, oh, Gardenia is dead. Something I think about a lot when I think about like, oh, I was like a good kid in school and stuff. Like how quickly in a different environment, like a good kid, like a quote-unquote good kid can change into a bad kid, or like the difference between a good kid and a bad kid isn't their like internal like state necessarily. And my example is like so my example is our parents made us go to like I think it was like a summer school or something. Like our parents made us go to a Korean, like a language school or something like that. I feel like I've told this story before. I don't know if I was just like thinking about it a lot and then I was thinking about this a lot. I can't remember if I've said this out loud to anybody, but like we went to this Korean school. We didn't want to go. None of us wanted to go, but our parents like made us go. And so we found ourselves in like Korean classes. Like, and I was in a separate class from my sisters. Because I think they separated us by like roughly by age and then by like language skill. And I felt like because I was kind of grouped by age, like I was very under, like my skill level, I was like very behind compared to the other kids in my class. And I think I acted out because of it, like because I felt really uncomfortable, or like I don't know what it was, but I acted like a real like a delinquent during that thing, which is crazy because I was definitely the good kid at like regular school. I was like always listening to my teachers, like doing like getting all, you know, all high scores on my like homework or whatever. Like I was a confident child in regular school, but I guess like not having that confidence in like Korean school made me like be like not, I don't know, like I wasn't like a good student in the class. I was overwhelmed. Yeah, maybe that was like, I wish I could kind of remember what my like, how I felt. Because it was so long ago. Like I think I was like probably, I don't know, like 11 or 12 at the time. But like one thing that I remember was what was it? I can't remember what happened exactly, but like I threw like some kid's like book out the window or something like that. I don't remember why. I don't remember why I did this. Like maybe I was having some sort of kerfuffle with like I threw their like textbook out the window or something like that, or like I threw something out the window, and then the teacher was like, "You have to go get that," and I was like, okay, and then I started climbing out the window because I was like, I don't know, just to be like maybe to be contrarian, or like I didn't want to bother like walking all the way outside of the building to like go around and go get the thing. And then the teacher was like, "You can't do that. Like, you can't jump out the window." And then I wasn't so sassy that I jumped out the window anyway or something like that. So I kind of like huffed and I like walked out the door and I went and like got it and brought it back or something. I don't remember, but I recall. I think about this memory and I'm like, what happened? Like, why was I acting that way? Is that why we stopped going? Was that what happened? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't remember if we like didn't. I feel like if our parents pulled us out because of something I did, I would remember getting in trouble at home. Like, so I don't know. Like, I think it probably cost money. So I wonder if maybe they were like, I don't know, we don't want to spend money on this anymore or something. I don't know. Because I'm fairly certain we didn't go like the whole summer or anything. It was definitely like several weeks. But maybe a little angry at having to do it. Maybe. But I mean, I grew up in my home environment was very much like an environment where we were always doing things we didn't want to do. So that part wasn't particularly new, but maybe because I had a different set of adults to kind of talk to that I was sort of testing maybe. I don't know. My level of acting out definitely depending on who I was around. Yeah, so maybe it's something similar here. Like maybe it was like, I don't know if I was like testing the adults, like the teachers or something. Like not consciously, of course. I don't think kids think about it that way, but like, I don't know. Maybe they noticed the mood change. I don't know. My parents would just be like, whatever. My parents are not particularly like emotionally, what's the word? I don't want to say emotionally intelligent. It's more like I don't know what the word is. Like they don't care about that kind of stuff, I guess is what I'll say. They're like not so, I don't know. They're just kind of like, you gotta do the things you gotta do, you know. Lax? Yeah, maybe. It's like it's not a priority, I guess. Just because of, you know, how they were raised, perhaps, or whatever. But, like, I haven't bothered trying to solve that mystery. Hands off? Yeah, I guess. Like very, I don't know, like, utilitarian? Like, I don't know. Like, if you don't have any idea what's going on, I don't think you could expect too much from a kid, yeah. I really, like, because it really was like I was sitting in class and like the textbooks were like too high level for me because I was sort of grouped in by age, and I think they kind of just assumed I was better at Korean than I actually was. So I had these textbooks. I couldn't understand. I could kind of read the textbooks, but I couldn't understand anything. So like the teachers would be like saying stuff in Korean, and then like they would be like, okay, do this, and then I would look down at my textbooks and I like didn't know what to do. Like I just couldn't do any of the like workbook exercises because I was kind of like, I don't understand what this is asking me. And so maybe there was some frustration or like embarrassment perhaps. Yeah, I don't know. I've learned a lot from taking care of my niece-nephew that it's insane how much environmental factors affect their behavior. Yeah, like that's something I feel like I only realized after thinking about this memory in the past. So, I mean, and it hits especially hard because it's like, I know how I was. Like, I know how I was in environment. Like if you took a teacher from my Korean school and like had them talk to my like regular elementary school teacher about like my behavior in class, they would be like, "Are you talking about the same child?" Like it was just so different, and like, but it didn't hit me until I think much later. Maybe also because I think more about how kids work because of my niece and nephew. But yeah, it's really interesting. So anyway, that's my story about like, I feel like there's a lot of, I feel like I can draw a lot of empathy from that experience when I think about how people act in the world and be like, like it's very, I don't know, like it's oversimplifying to kind of think of somebody as like, oh, they're bad because they're like a bad person, which is definitely how I think I used to think about people, is like they're like a bad person or a good person. Ooh, what is this? What did I just pick up? I don't know what to drop because I don't know what I picked up. Guess I'll get rid of Devil's X. I've summoned fire. That sounds cool. I think even as an adult, it's incredibly difficult to appropriately analyze why you're doing things in the moment. Oh yeah. That I think is like the #1 skill. I feel like I learned it very rapidly in grad school. I think partially because I had to grapple with like having no structure. Grad school, at least PhD programs are very like low structure. You're very much expected to develop your own structure. Like that is the skill you're learning, is like you're supposed to do research that nobody else has ever done, and so because of that no one can tell you what to do, so you got to figure it out yourself. And so like your mentor helps with that a little bit, but you're supposed to be able to like grapple with the uncomfortable feeling of this on your own eventually. And I think what that resulted in through various techniques is me figuring out how to, like, knowing myself, like knowing what I care about, like in various ways, like knowing what I'm feeling at any moment in time, knowing about like why I'm thinking something that I'm thinking about, knowing how I can regulate myself, and that part specifically I think took a lot of therapy to learn, which was very helpful. Time management, yeah, like how do I best work in a particular kind of environment or on a particular kind of problem. I'm weird in that I have no motivational bones in my body. My parents and teachers learned eventually that if I don't want to do it, it wasn't happening. I wouldn't throw a temper tantrum. I just disarm the situation by staying friendly and like nothing is really wrong. Most of my teachers really liked me, but I couldn't get me to do anything I just didn't want to do. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. And it's hard to, you can't really argue with like, if I don't do this, is the world gonna end? And like, the answer is probably no, It's like, well, all right, then, then who are we to try to like make you do a thing, Mentally, I'm a bit biased, and I tend to think we humans often come up with rationale for actions after we do them. Oh yeah, that's definitely a thing. I think that's definitely a thing. Yeah, I think that's a thing, and then I think also, I think that's almost a necessity, based on what you said earlier about like it's really hard to kind of rationalize in the moment sometimes for certain kinds of situations. Yeah. Anyway, I forgot why I was talking about this. I forgot why I was talking about my transformation, my brief adventure as a delinquent in an educational environment. Yeah, it's just so crazy to me because like even as an adult, like my fear of authority is so ingrained that like even as an adult, like I feel it, but I don't know what enabled me to be so like the way I was. At least you learned, yeah. At least, yeah, I don't know. I mean, and thinking about it too, like, I'm sure, you know, I mean, it's a difficult situation when you have a kid that was acting like the way I was. But I mean, I'm sure that, like, I mean, as an adult, I'm kind of like, well, my parents probably could have done a better job. Or, like, the teachers could have done a little bit of a better job trying to figure out what the hell was going on with me. But, you know, but at the same time, it's a hard situation, you know? Like, you have, you know, 10 other kids who need your attention, so, like, in the class, so, like, I don't know, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I don't know. No one knew how to deal with me because I was friendly in my refusal, and that's hard to deal with when the usual answer is you being irrational. Listen to me. Yeah. Right. They have nothing to fight against. Can't fight against somebody who's not fighting. There's a whole social theory of reasoning, I'm gonna paraphrase, that basically posits that we evolve the ability to reason in order to fit in, cooperate, as opposed to make better decisions. Yeah. Yep. The last topic we're talking about was networking, and then you're usually a good kid in school except for Korean school. Ah, okay, yes. Yes. Oh, yeah, we were talking about, like, professional paths or whatever. Kids always have a reason for the way they behave. Yeah. And I think that extends to people too. Though, like, you know, the older you get, the more complicated and enigmatic it becomes. You know, the as you get older, the cuts can get deeper. Like, you may have, you know, there's like a thing that you may have been holding on for a really long time, and that can be really hard to untangle. But hopefully less so for kids, which is hopefully why you try to, like, you know, if you're a parent or some kind of, you know, adult figure in a kid's life, that you try to support them in that early so they don't become a traumatized adult. The skill tree becomes taller, yeah, more complicated. But yeah, the thing that you mentioned, Wizmander, reminds me of, if you guys have heard of the wisdom of the crowd, it's like a thing. It was a theory. I don't know if it's a theory necessarily, an observation, I guess, that was really popular in, like, I don't know, like 2015 or something like that. But it was like a thing where it's like you like the crowd can be much wiser than a person alone. Like, they can be scared. Like, if you get a crowd of people, like just a large group of people to try to, like, solve a problem independently, they can, like, in aggregate, they can be scarily accurate to something. So the classic example is, like, you know, you get you have, like, a jar of gumballs, and you ask, like, 100 people to estimate the amount of gumballs in the jar, and, like, any individual person is not likely to get it correct. You know, like, there'll be, like, a big range of answers. Like, some people may have, you know, different, you know, various people have different ways of getting the answer. But if you, like, take the average of all of the guesses, it's, like, almost exactly the answer, I guess. But the thing is, this only works if the people are not talking to each other. So, like, if you get 100 people in a room and you let them talk to each other about what they think the answer is, they will they will get it wrong because of the social dynamics. Like, they'll convince you know, like, people will change their mind because, like, you know, there's, like, people who are, like, more strongly opinionated, or they're, like, able to kind of be more, like, you know, convincing in terms of, like, rhetoric or whatever. Or, like, there's people who may want to say something, but then they're, like, scared that they're gonna be, you know, laughed at if they're wrong, right? So they won't mention their answer. So there's, like, all these social dynamics can, like, really change the way people give their answers. And so, yeah, that's, I think, a very, like, that's, like, what I thought of when Wizmander was mentioning, like humans are very, we, like, a lot of the time we optimize for fitting in over like, accuracy. Which I guess, you know, evolutionarily, that maybe makes sense, because you want to be part of a group in order to survive in the big, scary world, I guess. Yeah. A person is smart, people are stupid. Socially susceptible, yes. Which is it's a strength and it's a weakness. Oh, this is the last room. We don't want to go there yet. Let's clear the dungeon first. Wait, stop healing. Everyone stop healing. Only Mistral healing. Yeah. So I don't know. I think that's always very fascinating. I actually saw it happen on a Korean show the other day. This is why some of us hold inside, so there's no one IRL to judge you. Yeah, exactly. Like it's the fear is so strong. It's sort of like, I don't know, instinctually there among humans, I think. But yeah, I saw this happen in a Korean show. There was like a game that the cast had to play. It's the show is Earth Arcade for anybody who wants to look, watch a variety show. But Earth Arcade, there's a cast of 4 girls, and it's sort of a travel show slash like mini game show kind of. But a game that they had to play was they had to show up at a particular place in their venue at 7:30 in the morning. Like but they did not have access to their phones or any watches. So the staff took away their phones, and they said you have to show up at this place at 7:30. However you want to. I think they gave them hourglasses, like sand hourglasses, and they say you can use these. They also gave them a sundial to use if they wanted. And they say, you can use these tools or some other strategy you want to use in order to estimate the time, but however you want to do it, you show up, and whoever I think gets, and then they have to, the punishment was, if you get it wrong, then they'll keep your phone for longer, so you don't have access to the phone for the following day or something like that. But then I saw this happen where the 4 girls, they all kind of had their own strategies, right? Oh right, because it wasn't by absolute amount of time. It was by whoever was closest or furthest or something. Anyway, but I saw this happen among the girls because they all kind of chose their own strategies, and then one of the girls was she had her strategy, and she was actually as a viewer, the show was saying in the subtitles and stuff, oh my god, she's actually so accurate, but she doesn't know it, so as the viewer, we know, the dramatic irony was we know that she's actually accurate, but she's kind of not sure. And then she saw the other girls were putting in their answers for much earlier. They were they started almost an hour early, or almost 2 hours early. They all one by one were I think now is 7:30 in the morning. And so she got scared, and then decided to even though she thought her strategy was extremely accurate, she put in her answer much earlier than she was originally going to if she had just been alone. Because she saw what the other girls were doing, and then she thought oh, maybe if they think that's the right time, then maybe I should also be, adjusting for that. They did not have an alarm clock. They didn't have an alarm clock either. They were expected to wake up whenever they thought they needed to, and then show up at this particular place in the venue that they were staying at 7:30. So it was entirely possible for them to sleep through it completely. Oh, it's Kuzuri. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Let me give you a shout out. Hold on. Let me pause the game for a bit. Yeah, we're probably actually gonna wrap up pretty soon, but I'm gonna try to make it through the dungeon before we end. But yeah, how was your stream? Thank you again for the raid. You're streaming Little Nightmares 2. Very nice. I'm scared. You're braver than me. But yeah, welcome in. We're I hope you were having a good time with Little Nightmares 2. I am currently playing Dot Hack Infection. We actually beat the final boss and saw the end credits an hour ago. But I was working on a couple of side quests because with this game, technically this game is part 1 of a longer game of 4 games that is one big game with a big story. And I'm doing a couple of side quests because I want to I want to make sure that I have cool items to send over to my new save file in part 2. So that's what we're doing. So I spent another hour doing a side quest. I have no inventory space. This is the worst. What is summon fire? I guess I'll get rid of flame blast. It sounds cool though. Let's see. You should play it. It's not that bad. Really? Well, I know Beeb has played it. Gamer Beeb has played it. And I feel like she and I maybe have similar tolerances for horror, so maybe it is fine. I don't know. Actually, I take that back. I've only seen the first game. Oh, okay, maybe the second game's scarier. I'm absolutely not brave. Chat makes me do it. Oh, they're there holding your hand. You can do it with chat by your side. This game is a huge part of my core memories. I know, right? I mean, I grew up with this game as well, which is why I really wanted to play it, but also because I've only played this first one, the one that we just beat today. And so I actually don't know how the story ends. It's because I haven't played the other 3 games in the tetralogy. So my goal is to get through it. But yeah, glad to meet another .hack fan. I feel like it's been on people's brains recently. I don't know why, but I've seen it in a couple different places. On a normal day, I'd sleep in by 4.5 hours, but if I had an appointment, I'd be about an hour early because of anxiety. Oh yeah, that happens. I always sleep really badly when I need to catch like an early morning flight because I'm like really paranoid I'm gonna miss it. Is the .hack anime based on the game or vice versa? Ah, yes, they are. They were kind of released in conjunction, so like .hack is really interesting. Like I highly recommend if you don't care about spoilers, I guess, like because all of the content is very it's long. Like there's a lot of different kinds of content, but they what did they used to call it back then? Like transitive media or something like that. It was some kind of word like that, but they released the books. So there was an anime, there were games, there was a light novel, there was a manga, and then within those categories there were like a couple different ones. But I need to give people their weapons. They released them all kind of around the same time, and what it does, sorry, I'm like trying to play the game, but I'm also thinking about this, so I'm gonna stop playing so I can talk. They released all of these around the same time, but they all kind of like tell different, like the same core set of events is happening, but like there's like different players centered around this game, the world, this like fictional MMO that all of the stuff is set around. So like you see the game's events from the perspective of different characters. So like for example, like Mistral, she's my party member in this game, and like you don't really talk to her too much in this game. She's just like a healer. She likes to collect rare items, and we just like randomly meet each other in a dungeon. Like she parties with us sometimes, but she shows up, I think, in the light novels. Like she's like, I forget exactly what her real identity is, but like you follow her in like the light novels for a little bit, and like you learn a little bit about like her as like a real life person and like why she plays the game and things like that. So it's like all these different things that kind of put stuff together. So it's like it's really fun. It's a bit like putting together, like solving a mystery. Oh, I wish they were holding my hand. They assault me with farts and cheese the whole time. Oh, I see. Well, I mean that's a good way to keep the scary people away, the scary monsters and stuff. Like maybe they assault you with farts and cheese, but also that also keeps the scary monsters away. Power's like, I think you brought this along yourself. I mean, true. But they choose to use it still. The anime is kind of assumed to take place either after the games or alternate perspective. Yeah. There's an actually in this game specifically. Actually, let me log out for a sec. Oh gosh, I'm gonna forget to give the weapons to my party members. But in this game specifically, I didn't realize this, but the walkthrough that I'm following, gave this context. So also for anybody who hasn't seen the Dot Hack games before, it's like a virtual PC, which I really love so much. But there's a news like app that I can check. There is this news article that you find in the game. This is article is about an event that happens in one of the animes, Dot Hack Liminality. There is two high school students that fall unconscious and fall into a coma, and this article is about the events of the anime, or one part of the anime. So yeah, so they have all these like linking pieces of lore that you're like, oh my gosh, like this thing was referring to that thing, or like, you know, this game has like, you know, the old school message board, and you're like, you know, people are posting on this message board, you know, asking questions about the game. People are like answering, and then like, you know, sometimes you recognize names from like the people who are posting on the board, like they show up in like the anime or the books or whatever. ARGS. Yeah. I'm in the middle of playing the Umineko VN. I don't think I'm ready to dive into another billion-hour universe. I don't know anything about Umineko. I've seen people talk about it. It looks really intense, but I don't know. I literally know nothing about it except like I think I followed a person on Twitter like a long time ago who would like post about it all the time, and I was like, I don't know what this is. Start with Higurashi. Is Higurashi part of the Umineko universe? Okay, I didn't realize that. Oh, I have new mail. Oh, because I didn't check my mail. What was I doing? I was giving weapons to my party members. Let's see. Black Rose, where are you? Okay.
Yosh.
Both are part of the When They Cry. Ah, okay. I know the song. I know the Higurashi song. Da 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 da. I think because it's in the Niku Niku Doga medley.
Yosh, iko.
I would say Little Nightmares is Horror Light, but it did scare people. Oh no.
Huh?
Oh no. We will give her. Give me that speed charm. We will give her the Sakabato. Dear You is so good it makes me want to cry. Yes, I did not. I had never watched the anime or knew anything about the series, but I heard it at some point in my childhood, and I was like, I'm gonna learn how to play this on the piano, and I did, because it's actually not that hard to play on the piano, and it sounds very pretty. We need to give this to Mia. Okay, there we go. Okay. Maybe this is a good place to end. Oh, and then let me need to do this before I forget. Somewhere between Fool Horror and Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm actually a little scared of Nightmare Before Christmas, so I don't know. Weirdly, it's Mr. Jojo's, like, one of Mr. Jojo's favorite movies, even though he purports to be extremely, well, not purports to be, he is very weak to horror. Like, he will not watch any horror games with me. He will not play any horror games with me. He will not watch any horror games with me, but he loves Nightmare Before Christmas, whereas I'm, like, a little bit scared of Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay, let's give this to you. Okay. And then let me log out and let's check the email, and then we will end the stream, perhaps. The Higurashi Umineko author is making the new Silent Hill game. What? Really? That's interesting. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing how that. I'm sure. I mean, I don't know too much about the Silent Hill series in general, so I don't know what the, like, you know, previous directors of Silent Hill, like, what they're known for, or what's generally expected of Silent Hill, but that sounds very different in sort of vibe, at least the little that I know. Thanks for the stream, even if I was only here for 10 minutes. Well, thank you for being here for 10 minutes. Gardenia says, I like raw food. Okay, we can say really, or I liked cooked foods. Okay, this seems a bit antagonistic, so I'm gonna say, tell me about it. Tell me about what you like. All right, and then we'll save. All right, we've started the Gardenia email chain. Perfect. I really like Nightmare Before Christmas, but I like creepy aesthetics in general. Yeah, I get really like, I don't know, I get kind of like barfy. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm like, ugh, it's like very visceral looking, and I'm like, ugh. Silent Hill's always been more psychological horror. That's true. That is very true. I guess in that sense it kind of fits in. I watched a playthrough of oh, sorry, I was confusing Silent Hill with Resident Evil. That's right. I know a little bit more about Silent Hill. I've watched the Silent Hill. What's the like famous one? Is it Silent Hill 2 or 3? The one with the guy who's like looking for his dead wife, or his ambiguously alive or dead wife. The virtual desktop is so rad, right? It's like, wow, I've logged into my PS2 to play video games. That'll be Silent Hill 2. Okay, yeah, like I watched a playthrough of that, and like the story totally blew me away. It was really good. Silent Hill has an Eastern take on Twin Peaks, or it had a Western base with interesting psychological terror. Yeah, and then I also watched, I mean, it was the Game Grumps. The Game Grumps aren't, you know, they're not particularly known for like engaging with the story, but I watched them play Shattered Memories, and I really enjoyed Shattered Memories as well. I don't know. It was really good. I am curious. Anyway, okay, well let's call it here. Thank you everybody for coming. I will be streaming again on Sunday. Technically Sundays are art stream, but as I was mentioning earlier in the stream, I think we're gonna be making a stupid website about well, I don't know, this is a good thing to announce to the new people who just came in. Oh gosh, it's hard to explain the backstory. I want to try to make a website to host a fundraiser for PBS, the public broadcasting station, that involves donating money to unlock stupid drawings of Uma Musume as Arthur characters. And so I will, like, I don't know if I actually want to do the fundraiser, but I think it would be fun to set up a website for it, just to, you know, to dream about it, maybe, if I have the guts to actually kind of pull through with like organizing it. But we're gonna make it. I have a vision in my mind, but we're gonna make a website on Sunday. I think it'll be fun. We support PBS here, yeah. So, you know, we'll give it a try. We'll see how it turns out. It'll probably be partially drawing. Like, I gotta make assets and stuff for the website and things like that. But that'll be Sunday, 2:30 p.m. Pacific time on Sunday. And yeah, so if you're into that, we'll see you there. And let's see if there's anybody to raid who's gonna be... Oh, Melodica is online. Oh gosh, there's a couple people online. Like Jay's playing VR chat. Cool. Oh my god, there's so many people online. Sailor's playing Outlast Trials. Bradley Rose is continuing their first playthrough of Dark Souls. Gosh, I don't know who to pick. Everyone's doing some interesting stuff. Let's go say hi to Melodica. He's playing something called Steve's Warehouse, which looks very, very silly. Seems like a good time. Start the raid. It emerged from my idea of doing the Uma Musume Arthur art. Yeah, Power. I think Power gets a little virtual badge of honor for triggering this whole idea. But like, I seriously, I don't know if you were here when I was talking about it, but I was like, I could not stop thinking about a fundraising idea like all week. Like, I drew the thing and then I was like, what if I did more of it? And I was trying to figure out all week, how do I make this? How would I do this in a way that isn't like scary and exhausting for me, but also effective? I don't know. Anyway, it'll be fun. We can talk more about it on Sunday. All right, so let's go say hi to Melodica. I'll see you later. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for. I guess next Friday we'll start part 2 of .hack Infection. I'll probably do some of the side quests on my own, off stream. So, yeah, next week we'll start .hack Mutation, I guess. All right. Okay. Bye, everybody. See you over at Melodica's. Bye.